Hey, I'm WanderingNewbie. Cyborg. Today, we actually got double events. But first, I'm gonna step into the newer one, the FF11 one, which is all based around line, and is. I don't think there's really anything new in this one, though. Just higher difficulty versions of fights we had before. So. And yet not. I think we had this fight. Anyway, that's a whole nother thing. It's 11. First up, we got Lich. Who's just bones. This one might do the Imperil gimmick that the old one did. It's one of those ones I haven't tested. But that's not in the details, the initial detail stuff, so hard to say. There are actually a one or two somewhat interesting fights tonight. Somewhat. So that will be the fun that we end up approaching. And it just goes on. I was trying to remember, like, I've heard this song a lot, I'm not sure where, and then I remembered it's what they use for the victory music for this realm, so that would explain it. I hope we can get through these event fights at a pretty brisk pace because I have the Typhon set up ready to go. Am I still stuck at home? Yeah. Which is fine. The majority of what is going on just needs to be handled and approached correctly, and it can be dealt with. Bones here is weak to lightning and holy. Aside from that, does ice damage, and as I stated before, I don't know if he has the imperiling mechanic, but he had that the last time it showed up, so maybe? It's hard to say 100%. Has that though? Ooh, that's nasty. There was a lot of talk of it in Discord, but I know there are some people that are purely on streams. Don't hop into Discord. Looking forward to some changes down the line. The recent 14 event in Japan made me really hopeful for content that finally events will be interesting again. What are these? Are these dogs? Yes. These were dogs. Luckily for the submission for this, 11 is one of those realms that has a dancer, so. Whoop, went too far. To give itself the opportunity of being prepared for these kinds of fights. I hit that wrong button combination that just brings up the Windows information. Because I really should turn the light on at my desk. I have light, like this room is lit up, but can't see my desk quite as clearly as I would hope. Oh, are they actually giving Infernal multiplayer? That might actually be the thing that I'm like, no, I don't need that in my life. Infernal multiplayer doesn't need to give rewards. Or is this the current Infernal multiplayer? Like us? In fact, I can actually go check. You've piqued my interest. Actually, I can't go check. It's in there. If I go into announcements. Lenses from the one coming up tonight. Damn it. Man, now I have to do Inferno multiplayer. I'd be fine with Inferno multiplayer if they were doable and not ridiculously dumb. Not going at 1 billion speed. But, so it goes. Alright, so doggos. Luckily, 11 as a realm does have access to a number of AoE moves. So it'll take a little bit of time, for sure. Actually, we have enough Record Keeper players that I could probably organize parties on the server. I don't know if I'd stream it, but could definitely get some parties organized. Oh no, you blind. Dang. Shantoto, carry me. Wow. I have no idea what howling was supposed to do there. Mind you, this does exist, so I can just find out real quick. Paralyze. Oh, that could have been bad. Ooh. Did a big stretch. Always feels good. The question is, how is my crystal situation looking like right now? Is it shaping up to be a little bit better? Worse? I did a solid week of grinding. Also, witness the legendary hybrid team right here. One thing I will say about every 11 event is I'm happy every time the Shadow Lord shows up, because God, I love his theme. It's a good ass theme. So damage-wise, the Shadow Lord doesn't do too much. He can slow and silence, I believe. The Shadow Lord's main gimmick actually comes from his defensive stuff. Which I'll poke him right here and activate the main gimmick. So every time he takes an amount of damage or a certain number of turns pass. Oh boy, well, this is happening now. This is fine. We're fine. Man, and I think she has major silence resist. That was just wildly lucky for him. So now he is physical resist. So we gotta swap over to that. We're gonna swap over to some magic. We can luckily fix this problem very easily. He is still physical resist. We'll hit him again. So yeah, you actually either wait or have to enter this fight with a an actual hybrid team that can swap back and forth between damage types. It's a neat design for an encounter. I think you're gonna swap the magic once more. Yeah, the 14 event in Japan looks really cool, and they actually I'm convinced they're spying on my streams because they finally put in Extreme Titan and literally used the mechanic for Extreme Titan that I mentioned like years ago. Yeah, people are mad at the new 14 event, but like for the dumbest reason. I got in an argument with somebody and I disagree with almost all their points. Titan is like the legitimate one that I was like, I'll have to see how this shakes out actually. Alright, that is actually a really easy solution for Titan. But yeah. Once you get to phase 2 of this guy, he definitely becomes more about damage. He doesn't actually do the swap mechanic anymore. As you can see, like we're actually taking big numbers up here. So you can either force yourself to bring the hybrid team or wait during phase 1. Just wait for him to become vulnerable. Dang. All in all, I really like this fight. The actual forcing of the player's hand to go, no, build a hybrid team was actually kind of fun for me to sit down and be like, alright, who's an actual hybrid character that works here? All in all, I feel like that fight does exactly what it sets out to do. I could hit skip, but then I don't get that nice feeling of just slamming every orb into my pocket. And when we talk about real fuckers. Cam here is a slightly modified version of his previous incarnation. Entirely physical. Lightning, earth, water. Can silence, slow, and interrupt now. Has high attack. Does his moves. Does these moves. Does these moves. Does these moves. It has a dispel. That's the big one. Light Blade is a gravity attack as well. The dispel and gravity, or maybe not the gravity, but the dispel and the slows are all unscripted turns. I think the interrupt is random. No way to prepare for it. Because I want to say once he has level 3 magic and attack resistance, so he's very vulnerable to those. Bring breaks is the long and short of it. Like, slide down right there. Bring offensive breaks. He is super vulnerable to that. But we only need to bring one defensive buff, so... Where's an Onion Knight? Give me a physical Onion Knight. Now I'm getting all the culinary curiosities, now that I don't need them. I didn't swap the team. Yes, I swapped the team. Sorry, I saw something that confused the shit out of me. So the name of the game for this party theming is Spellbladers that can in-element themselves. It's a fun little build that I made. The one thing that I did see from the 14 event that got dropped in Japan, and I'm excited about, is event-based difficulty 400 and 500 fights, which I'll have to think about limiters for both of those. I have my limiter for 300, which we will see in a bit, which is everybody gets BSBs or lower. 500 will probably just be remove the limiters if we're being real. Might be able to do 400 without Awakening or Sinks. 400 should be possible with that. Just every 100 levels of difficulty, I can take off one step of limiter. What is this music? Okay, now that the trumpets are in, I'm like, alright, this is okay. This music's fine. Before the trumpets, it was like anxiety music. Boss theme from one of the expansions of FF11. Alright, yeah. Excuse me. You hate to see that happen. Luckily with this boss, he's actually kind of nice, and missing a buff isn't like instant death. Origin difficulty is 5-star Magisite, which yeah, are doable with. Oh well. In hindsight, I just realized that I did not put a silence resist accessory on Sora, which means if I had gotten super unlucky, I would not have Protect right now. You know, sometimes you just gotta be good. Dang it. Why you gotta be like that? Tower's Going does have Asuna, so yeah, that would have been an option. Dang. It's always fun to see who gets hit by the random imperil. Oh boy. This is fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh boy. He's just gonna keep doing it. Bartz. Bartz will end this. Bartz is gonna get. Bartz is dead. Debuffs are wearing off. It's fine. Yeah, he just kept doing the interrupt. It was nasty. Bartz does not need more Maggia. It is fine. And then once more. Hello, Ocelot Platinum. Welcome. Your name is not immediately familiar, so hello. We're about to jump into Sid Mission Apocalypse Double Plus. One of the few times that I almost use everything. One thing is explicitly missing because Magicite are very powerful. Even 3 stars. 2 stars. 2 stars you can maybe squeak by. But 2 stars also still assume that you did anything. And even beating a 3 star takes some work. It's easy to die of a character. It's hard to beat a Magicite. It's weird that I almost have a full set of 5-star Mag. Ugh. Sorry, my voice like just died halfway through that sentence. It's weird that I almost have a full set of 5-star Magicite. Not a proper, you know. How did I get Sora? They rotate out Kingdom Hearts events every now and then. Generally, whenever something happens big, Kingdom Hearts related. And the Kingdom Hearts characters are only available during that period of time. Dina has to sign a lot of paperwork to let them able to do it. They probably didn't do one for Remind because it was too close. Like, think of it this way. They had to jump through billions upon billions of legal loopholes or whatever. Not loopholes, but legal jargon to even get Disney to let them do it. Probably wait until it's worth doing another one. Like, whenever... It'll probably be soonish. Now that I think of it. When was the last one? So can you never get it? If they do another event, yes, you'll be able to get it. But until they do another event, no. Sadly, they're locked in the Disney vault, so to speak. They are the only characters that behave that way. Wow! Alright. You've proven your point. Why do people pause the battles at the start? Because Record Keeper is a game that's always going. It's never slow. Certain people, myself included, need that second to think. So we pause the fight to let our brains work a little bit. There we go. That's more reasonable damage. Yep, my brain is dumb and unfortunately needs a couple seconds to process a lot of the things I do. Actually my biggest weakness in fighting games. And yet, I keep playing them. Can't help myself, I just love fightmans. The unfortunate thing that we face is that him big. Nice, nice. Get fucked. Waste your turn. So that's the gravity attack. That's always going to deal a bunch of damage. I'm pretty much waiting for just one other thing to get online. It's definitely not that. Be better for you to do it. And that's why we need to get defenses back up ASAP. Oh, do not. Oh, thank Christ. I was about to scream. Oh! Got there. It's fine, she can heal. We're about to drop the Biggie on him. Biggie number 1. It's all good. This didn't happen. Oh, Scurvy Kip, thank you for the raid. I have a small filter, but yeah. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Haven't played this in years. It's changed a lot, all things considered. Just continue to get stuffed on that slogan. Love to see it happen. could soon be time. The one person I didn't want to get interrupted. I'll stop platinum. Thank you for the follow. Sorry, my brain had to process what that was. Oh yeah, stay safe. Alright, it's here, finally. Gotta get him. With the Glacial Blade. Since he finally decided to do anything other than his interrupt. What? You have an OSB, you finish him with the OSB. Well, if you're new to the game, it's going to take a little bit to get to this level. A lot of leveling characters, maybe getting a little bit lucky on pools. You definitely won't be able to do the Sid missions right away. Those are a little extra difficulty for people like me that have been playing since like week 2. Alright, but other turnways. We do have a second event here. Hold up, let me there we go. This dropped last week and I just wasn't ready. Mindbreaker here. Record Keeper just decided for once not to drop a revenge event and dropped a real ass event. Let's fix a critical error that this party had last week. There we go. Problem fixed. Are these guys weak to anything? Yeah, sure. That'll work. I'm sorry, I had to adjust the mic real quick. The song's starting again, but at a different pitch was entirely too funny for me. To me. Oh, as an aside, because I said this last week when we saw Weird Tarman, I did follow up with Sana and say, hey Sana, what's the deal with the Weird Tarman? And then Sana replied with, who? So then I had to go into detail describing the Tarman, to which Sana said, who? And then I had to look up the name of the Tarman. And then they could finally explain to me. So that is... Yeah, I'll get in here and explain. So, Ocelot, that is one of the downsides of Record Keeper. You can, to an extent, chase after a character, and that's fair, but you may never get stuff for them. Sometimes you just gotta go with whatever bed Record Keeper makes for you. Yeah, that is the thing. So once you start getting dupes, you'll get you'll be able to buy soul breaks. What started dude's deal? He's corrupted. I could not follow Sana's explanation at all. Oh yeah, general content does also get you dupes. As much as I legitimately tried to follow Sana's explanation, it was very much a, FF15's plot kind of just goes places, doesn't it? Yeah, there's level 1, 2, and 3. Level 1s are for very old soul breaks. Level 2s are, you can get some decent stuff with those, and then level 3s are, you actually want to save those for either characters that you are going all in on, or soul breaks that you're going all in on. Because that's the good shit. Also, this is a real ass fight. Well, there's nothing about this about them needing to be the same health amount, so... Oh boy! This is fine. This is fine. So you do have anything other than the same move. This isn't fine. We're gonna restart this. Yeah, I am purposely handicapping myself a lot. I need to make a command for the chat to explain all the ways that I handicap myself for various levels of fight. Does the restart thing consume energy or mithril? No, it's free. The main thing is, there used to be, way back when, that restart command wasn't in the game, but people found out that what you can do is shut the game down and reopen it, and it just starts at the beginning of the fight, which is a thing that they introduced into it for, you know, reasons of that can just happen. And people did that all the time, so they eventually just went, we're just going to put that in as an option. Jesus Christ, the damage on this fight, though. Yeah, this is basically you fight two bosses at once. If I can just get one down, this becomes way easier. Yeah, I could have lightning resist. That is one of the limiters, though. Ooh, that's the best person that could have hit. That's a dead turn. That's a dead heal. No, she's good. Oh my god, fall off your horse. Oh, we end that. Alright, this is manageable now. Well, to an extent. It matters on what this boy does on his turn. Oh, you'll love to see it happen. Yeah, Crimbles is just dancing his mechanical butt off. Just had to take a sip for a moment. Max rank summon is 6 times, but yeah, I get where you're coming from. That's an old balancing thing that really doesn't even need to be in there anymore. Frankly. But they're never going to change it at this point. You're probably not going to be able to rename party members in the remake because everything's voice acted now. Though, if I could get a voice actor to say Krim Shimble Shins. Yeah. The planets die include. Oh, the Loon FF7 streams are amazing. Just note that there is a good 2 hours in the middle where he tries to solve birds. They exist on his YouTube account. The fuck is this party again? Hold up. Okay. This actually needs culinary. Which now it's not going to come up at all. By the way, as a side update, you bet your ass Loon dove right into Bird Hell in FF14 as well. Loon is engaging with like almost every side project in 14, and it's amazing. I never would have expected. Well, I should have expected it, but I never would have expected Loon to just go in on all the side content. Loon loves systems. It's the best way to put it. Like 9 times out of 10, that's why Loon is disappointed in games sometimes. Like sometimes mechanics are just frustrating and he's mad at them. But also just like he can see the potential more in games, and when it doesn't come to his standards, he gets upset. Which is like a fair thing to have. Alright. Because apparently these fights are very real. Nausea. I had a thought here. It's gone. Just fucking demolished by my own brain. Why do I always target my attacks? Is that part of the handicap? Because sometimes they don't target right. And I don't trust the game. Everybody has noble targeting rules. Eh. I guess I'm just lazy. To read up on the rules, that is. I mean, like, sure, like, let's look right now. If I just let these go auto, they'll probably hit the top one constantly. It's just an old habit that never really got broken. I want to make sure the attacks go where I want them to. This song kind of loops after no time. Alright, come on, double cast. Yeah! Alright, now the fight's cake. Now it's nothing. There was a fight here? Could have fooled me. Hey newbie, why are you using Engulfing Quad Strike instead of Storm Spell? As a faster animation. And we'll probably deal all 9s. If it doesn't deal 9s, then I'm the fool. Dang. I guess I'm a fool. Shit. Man, look at me trying to do the big brain move, and actually, I'm just a goofer. And we're done. Flan. Holy Week. Physical only. Pretty easy setup for this one. I'd be so fine with them adding 300 difficulty stuff to the game as standard, because it took me a little bit longer to come up with a party for the 300, but I was still able to come up with one pretty fast, and it was a pretty fun challenge. Every fucking time. It's just the same song. Welcome to Final Fantasy 15. We claim to have a really big soundtrack, but actually it's just this song. Is this like the normal battle music in this game? Shadow Derby, thank you for the follow. It's a very rare boss music. This music is only used for Titan. Well, everyone's Titan. It's this weird fucked up war that you're getting only through Record Keeper, that actually every boss is Titan. If your song doesn't have at least 5 choir singers in the background, why am I even bothering? His banner review tonight, just wondering. Yep, it will be after fights as normal. Slap. Slice. Oh, thank you. I forget why I actually ever started doing the banner reviews. I think it was like I did them for fests and that's it. And then somebody, you know, similarly said like, you should do banner reviews more often. I'm like, alright, I'll just start doing banner reviews. And then I do banner reviews now. I instinctively went up to select the enemy and I went, no, I'm trying to break that habit. We don't do that anymore. Also tonight will be Typhon. Maybe I'll dive into Odin and see if I can just beat an Odin. Am I pulling on the half-priced 11 banner? Probably not. It's far too close to Fest. Also, while I pull $1 each time, I generally don't do the big draws, the big banners, the choices, the dreams, if you will. I think like I'll do the $5 ones because that's just good value. So yeah, all in all, this fight isn't too interesting. This one and the last one, just really not. This one's entirely physical, but even with this simple setup I have here, you can easily just damper everything this boss is going to do. This is the problem with single damage type bosses. If you don't have the actual damage to back up that single damage type, they're just not going to be a threat. Now he is go fast right now. I should recast the roaming warrior with him. You know, I shit talk weird Latin chanting in songs, as it should be. But that all said, one of my favorite songs in Monster Hunter World does have weird Latin chanting in the background, and it's mainly because of how ridiculous it is. Which is Kulve Taroth's fully unleashed theme. It's very good. Push back my choosing for anniversary select. Seth could help me with Mondoin. I actually have a pretty solid strategy for Mondoin now. Like, I can consistently beat him. So it's actually hard to say. I'll probably pick it off of who is favorited by me. I might do Bart's. Go back to the old standby, my good boy. Yeah, that'll probably be the other big deciding factor. So I'll have to wait until those banners actually come out and I can take a good look at them. Whoever I don't have anything for on them, I might pick. Because it's if I remember right, those free elemental banners are just like a full swath of good shit for whoever it is. Alright, so here we have our first legitimate event 300 fight. So let me lay down the ground rules. Event 300. Limiters. Take everything from the 260s, which is no Magicite. Can go all in on equipment as suited. But instead of Super Soul Breaks only, I'm allowed to use BSBs. That's pretty much it. Healer BSB was already allowed, but I can use other character BSBs now. That's mainly the other Unlimiter. It keeps the fight interesting to a degree. Without going like, well, I just brought an awakening and they exploded. Yeah, cool. If I can skirt by the skin of my teeth on a fight, then I had fun. What if I just cut off Hope's name a little bit? No, that looks garbage. That actually looks garbage. Hold up. Why am I putting so much time into cropping a picture? The numbers were cut off too. Didn't even realize it was a 300. I just brought Lightning Sync and autoed it. Therein lies the problem. Which is why when people were getting mad that fights took them a little bit longer in the new Japan only 14, well not Japan only, Japan for now 14 event, I went, but what if fights took a little bit more thought though? Think about it. Oh no, you have to take an extra half hour out of the week. So, the enemies here are mainly physical. I think they have some magic attacks, but they're mainly physical. And the other big thing about them is their infernal move. Which let me bring that right up while an animation's playing in the background. Here we go. Infernal Dire Claw, which ignores defense and can break the damage cap. It's rough. It is actually really strongly hitting. Let's say in my test run, I didn't realize it wasn't percentile. I might have gone a bit early there on Tina here. Have you build up. I'll use another one of those. That's acceptable damage there. Beam! Now see, this is what I want from a fucking fight. Right now it's just damage, but yeah. This is a threat. I feel alive again. Cool move. That might be the weirdest comparison I've ever gotten. I appreciate it. But, yeah, okay. No, I'll take it. There's like Yuna here going full on summon mode with her LMRs. So her thing's actually going to do pretty decent damage. Yeah. That AoE though. That's good. That's good AoE damage. What if though? Oh, now you fucked up. Today you have fucked up. Something is worn off. Might be onion USB. Whoa! Well, that's a shame. That's a lot of my DPS just dead. It's fine. Hold the fort. We'll burn one down. Oh boy. Well. Backup healer. That's what I'm talking about, though. We're fine. We got this. We got a couple more lunar dragons. We have lost our debuffs. It's fine. And then there were two. Couldn't possibly do it twice in a row. Couldn't possibly put myself in the dumpster. Can't restart, the party is dead. This is what I live for. I don't want it easy. We'll hold off. We'll get a little bit of extra damage out of there immediately. Yeah, I can't believe they framed perfect. Took that win from me. Where's that coffee? There it is. Build up meter on you. Let's start with mod to win on you actually this time around. See what kind of damage we get out of that. You know, that's alright. Alright, I like this plan. We'll hold off. We'll let Deuce get her thing off before we do another Ifrit. That way the second Ifrit's at full power. Yeah, so the first time I did, when I was doing my testing, because there's probably some RNG to their AI, I definitely cleared this without any problems. Alright, well, once more. Next turn we do the big buff. It was very unfortunate that Hope got hit with the biggie. We would have been fine if Hope didn't get knocked down. We still almost squeezed it out. An FF7 draw? Hmm. Oh, right, the Realm on Parade would be in, right now. Also, there was an earlier comment of kind of rough setting off both super modes at the same time. My response to that is, I have never been a coward. This one. That's fine. Let's get Concerto back up so I don't get caught with my pants down. Next unit turn, we'll recast the Roaming Warrior. Perfect. Though we're probably going to get hit with the big beefy one target. Single target. One target. Yep, there it is. Oh, perfect though. We got the weaker version because we actually had buffs perfectly timed. Deuce's instant cast single target will pick those up. If we're lucky, she double casts, and then we're just in the clear. No. Alright. Might need to re-up wall, though. This fight's been going on long enough. That last hit didn't do too much damage. I can just single target with Deuce again. There we go. Second verse, going way better than the first. And that cinches it. Even if Hope doesn't kill, Yuna will follow up and finish him off. Yeah, Yuna's got this. Should? If Yuna doesn't kill, that's gonna be wild. How dare you? Yeah. I think that amount of limiters works really well for 300s. BSBs give me just enough extra power that I can finish them. What makes these fights really dramatic. So, going forward. And now we're going to jump in the Magicite, just finish off Typhon, then do banner reviews, but I need to go to the bathroom real quick, so... In hindsight, I should have opened up Discord while I stepped away. Yeah, things were way simpler when my limiter was no soul breaks. It was way easier to understand. Wow, 7, what is going on? Okay, countdown bonus. A lot of goodies. Awakening, limited world, new thing, CPU. Oh shit, new dungeons. That'll give me something to do tomorrow, especially if everything's half off. Chat command for the limiters. Yeah. You're not wrong. Would make life way easier. Alright. I need to do the deed. Yes. So, I was thinking.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello.
There will be some Windows error noises. These are, of course, as always, on me, not you.
Yeah, do you have wizard eyes?
Oh, right.
Ooh. Ooh. Swing and a miss, Mike Piazza.
And okay. I was getting that infinite loading for a little bit there, but it seems to have come through.
Yeah, we're fine now.
Oh, Wizard, it's Discord side streaming. Oh, for you. Zach Glint. What is Zach's Glint Plus? Is that the instant in peril? Feels like that'd be instant in peril.
It's his instant in peril.
Is Typhon the last one? Yes. Alright, Magicite. Get that banner up. That. Stats will be I think bonus 2. Party is bonus 1. All right. This took a bit of testing, but I think I have the formation that works for this.
Okay, so you stabilized it a bit.
Let's say I cleared it.
Alright, I'll take it.
Is it stable? Fucking no, I cleared it once and went, good, and then left.
Hey, that's 1-1. That's what we call stable in the business.
The hard part is, as always, getting past the, Does everything he does pierces, right?
Yes.
Okay. I brought wall.
You did.
Force of Habit.
I mean, hey, it's the one fight in Magicite where you don't... Okay, well, Doomgaze also doesn't need it, but It's still very rare that you need to do that.
Alright, false start. Engaging again. Crop, save. Should auto update the picture. Done. Okay, here we go. Mr. Typhon.
Come on down.
So the main change was, of course, putting the major wind resist on Rydia, since she is a source of a lot of the damage in this fight.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Also, only using Valley Garmanda at the beginning because she can double cast that. Also, the last thing was realizing that Isail was better for damage than Rain, which let me consistently break early phase. I have fucked up. Actually, I might be able to salvage this.
Yeah, I was about to, like, what seems to be the trouble.
Don't worry, I think I can salvage this.
Okay.
This might actually be a better formation. It's a matter of if Sarah gets off Emperor. His name I forgot off the top of my head. Mateus. I got there. I got there before you. Everybody knows I have it on recording.
Hey, that's net lag. Was it me or was it you? The world may never know.
Yeah, we in that.
Yeah, there we go. Pushing phase.
Savage Heavenfall.
Woof.
I mean, yes, that is his team. Goodbye.
I still appreciate the Magmarez buff on there.
Yeah, it's very good. And this is why I didn't cast any other heal. 2 of those and everybody's pretty much topped off. Savage Gale Cut though.
You're also moving fast enough to make very good use out of that remaining chain.
Yeah. And I think this is when I cast USB. Because it gives everybody very fast. And I think I can get one last one off for everyone during the chain. Yeah, because there's Savage Heaven's Fall, so everybody needs to be topped off before that because that just deals too much damage.
Yeah, that's a very... Your HP has been very binary this whole fight.
It's either full or it's not. There's no in between. Icicle disaster. Dang.
Well, you got enough imperils at that point.
And now USB buff is healing.
That's fortunately gravity.
If we get a triple cast here, this is it. That's it, baby.
Nice.
Oh, actually, I think we're getting Magic Pistol. Don't worry, it's heals here.
Whew.
Yeah. Just gotta go fast. No.
Oh, banana.
Odin, we may attempt. I'm probably going to put off 6-star for a bit.
You're going to put off 6-star forever. Odin's actually a real fight.
Well, the benefits of 6-star are actually very good. And with increase of difficulty 500 event fights, those Magicite will be worth it eventually. You know what that means.
Like, I have at least some degree of respect for Dark Odin because the fight can be approached in many different ways.
Relax. Fucking calm down. Excuse me. That's right, all the Magicite.
Yeah, that's right, all the Magicite.
Yeah, now Football and Mage, which is just always flat 10 million damage. Or 10 million, a billion damage.
10 million damage, pick up the phone.
100,000 damage. It's very good for just also it's instant. It's very good for just breaking in rages. Lord of Kings. Dank Odin. And there's the biggie. That's what I want. I want those so bad. I can clear out my inventory so much if I get those.
I want that.
Wait, hold up though. Alright, Biggs and Wedge exist at this point.
Alright, what are you clowns doing here?
That will probably be part of the limiters, by the way. For as we move on, is I will never use Odin accessories. That's asking too much.
Odin accessories are just mostly for things like realm torments and shit.
Somebody seeking the power? Oh shit, is somebody seeking the power?
Oh my god, I can't believe it. You came to my house and you're asking if you seek the power?
Show yourself, coward. Alexander starts talking and just beep, beep, beep.
No, thank you.
I just want to see the animation for it.
Okay.
Oh, there's a cutscene for each Magicite. Maybe we'll hop into each one and just get these cutscenes.
No, you just look like a fucking Moogle guy in a robe.
Good. I'm glad that Titan gets the Clown Shoes music. Are we sure that he's not rampaging? He's very good. Yeah. Are we sure these guys everything together? cutscenes are in depth. Titan though. Titan though.
Sure.
And then, you know, multi-ball. Multi-ball's here. Yes, that's one. Like, the 6-star matches like, are very fucking good.
Yeah, but you have to do those fights.
Yeah. I remember if they take longer to charge. 30, 300,000. Huh? Oh, right. Higher is faster. Yeah, I forgot. I think actually 6 stars are also ready to go from the start of the fight. They're instant. Well, I'm just going to check all these cutscenes now.
Yeah, that's fair.
That way I can hop into any match site I need to. Maybe we're just too strong. Here comes you talking shit? Uh-oh, Ramu hurt his back, but he still got a job to do. Well, at least that one was quite faster. Why is it 2 colors? Hold up, was Titan like that too? Yeah, okay. Weird.
Huh.
No, they are officially done with Magicite. They have moved on to other stuff. Other content.
Thank fuck for that.
They made a multi-realm Greg fight, sort of like Dark Odin, but for realms. But it's Greg from 12, so you get the 12 Greg music, and also he's just constantly pulling out swords.
How about this one?
Watch out. It's a snake in a robe.
Okay, so how do you think Leviathan's wearing the robe?
She's kind of coiled up in there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, most people would go for the whole look of the robe is just on his head and the whole body is out from under it, but like, nah, I think it's just a coil.
Yeah, he's all coiled up. That's how he gets that whiff. I do appreciate this, like, post story mode story that you actually get from this. Also, if you haven't been able to figure it out yet, the main person that the Magicite talks to is the person who is effective against it. So, like, a lot of Ramu was against Biggs, Earth Titan was sizing up Wedge, Leviathan was sizing up Dr. Mog.
So wait, does that mean Dr. Mog gets talked to 4 times?
I guess so. Ifrit. Fuck God, finally. Alright, I can fully appreciate Ifrit just being like, fuck, no, we fight. You fight now. You're seeking the power. Come get it.
Dude, I have 13 nails out. You gotta go.
No, well, he's sizing up Alara. Hold up, I'm getting this for a different chat room. Alright. There we go. Yeah, they all have this weird 2-color thing going on. I don't think we actually have time for an Odin. But
I don't think we do. It would take a while. This is a very complicated fight.
Oh, you get 2 sets of crystals. Neat. Yeah, and then beat him once. You get this garbage. 2 times get you the first echoes, which is the multi-element. 3 is the second one. 4 is the third. 5 is the fifth, fourth. And then Wait, are there only 4 in here? Hold up. 1, 2,
There are 5.
3, 4. Where's the other one? Oh, it's probably standard rewards. Yeah, okay.
Honk.
And 10 upgrade blades. Garbage. Oh, wait, these are 6-star upgrade blades. Okay. Now we're talking. Yeah, there is a lot to get from Odin. And then if you beat him 8 times, you actually get the Battle with an Esper remix that they use for Odin. That's another time. Probably just next week. I might poke Odin a little bit. Or we might actually finally step into Torments. I usually put Magicite and Torments on this, but we've only been doing one for a while now. But I fucking... all the 5 stars are done, and I feel pretty good about that. Alright, so as always, we have like 3 fucking banners to go through because they've been throwing banners at us like crazy.
Yeah.
So here, this one is another like sort of like, this is a weird mixture of characters. It's 11, 12, and 15. I believe reoccurring nightmares. Oh, right, I got a Chivo. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I forgot they even did that.
Me too. When Odin goes at 500 speed. Weird. But yeah, see, down right here. 11, 12, 15. They updated it. So it's not a pickup banner just for the Torments. Or Dreams. So anyway, first up we have Prompto's Awakening, which is 15 range physical. Imperil 2, enter Awoken Lightning mode. There's no in-element here. And follow-up ability Thunder Barret after every lightning ability, which probably just means it's a multi-hit chaser.
Yeah, it's a chaser that morphs. So first time is 5 single ranged attacks, and the second time is 5 single ranged attacks with minor Imperil Lightning. So it's sort of like Imperil 2.0, but they have the chaser in there as well.
Oh, that's dope though. I kind of like that.
Yeah,
a little bit more damage. Kind of works really well. That's really it.
Yeah,
not too much to it. It's Prompto doing Prompto things.
Prompto, like, he's Machinist, that's what he does.
Shin Setsu Gekai for Ayame is 15 physical ice, non-elemental, temporary infused uses the power of ice. Increase user's crit hit damage and grant Awoken Samurai mode. Reduce the delay of the user's samurai abilities and grant Major Retaliate to be comboed with the 5-hit Retaliate, or be in Retaliate stance. 6-star move. God, sorry, one moment. Ugh. Sorry about that.
It's very simple but very effective. On top of Awoken Samurai, you get Samurai High Quick Cast, so she's just going very fast while doing this. And High Retaliate enables all of her Samurai stuff, so she wants that crit heavy nonsense going on.
Sorry, one moment, I got a message. I just gotta double check this stuff. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, the quick cast is really good for this. Anyway, Dreadnought, which I can talk from experience on this one. 15 physical win, non-elemental, temporary increase user's crit hit chance to 100%. Enter Awoken Thief mode. Temporarily cause every second thief ability to trigger a follow-up Blast and Run, which I believe is an Imperil 1, Wind Buff 1. It's Wind Mug.
It's Wind Mug, yeah.
Yeah, this combo with the Thief move means A, Vaughn's never going to die. And if you are like me, and are lucky enough to have his USB 2, USB 1, you can get instant cast Thief comboed with this and just go bonkers.
Yeah, it's a good way of imperil, especially since it goes so fast. That's what makes the wind bug so buck wild. Like, if you manage to, well, I say manage, if you just get Von USB 1 off of the anima lenses and impair it with this, then that imperils it going lightning fast.
Yep. It's a weird high DPS, but also imperiling Soul Break. Triggy Blade is 15 Magic Lightning, non-elemental, temporarily infuse user with the power of lightning, enter Awoken Lightning mode, cause every third lightning ability, trigger a follow-up Sundering Bolt, which breaks the damage cap.
Yeah, Overflow Chaser format.
This is a old Awakening, this was one of the first ones that was introduced, but it's still good. Still does exactly what it needs to do. The Chaser can actually help out a ton. Here's Prompto's Lightning Chaser. Lightning Chain. It's good. It's still just good.
Yeah, it's good. Like, yeah, it's good on him because he has support 4, and he's also a Machinaist.
Balthier has the Realm Chain. It's whatever.
That he does.
6-star Glint for Prompto is damage and imperil. Which, what does Prompto do? Well, if you're bringing Prompto on the team, it's for the imperil. Ayame gets a Empowered Infusion and remove delays from the user's actions for 1 turn, so just that nice Empowered Infusion, go very fast. Her normal one is Empowered Infusion and reduce delay for 2 turns.
Yeah, so Speed Glint and then Combo Glint.
Also good. Vaughn gets a 6 Wind and a Wind Mug because they will never give Vaughn a way to imperil for a very, very long time. Or in element for a very, very long time.
Yeah, combined with his Awakening and also USB 1 and all that shit, like, it is a good, like, making this instant was very good for tempo. Makes imperils go even more whack. It's good. Like, what do you want? It's good.
Oh, hold up. Sorry. Just punching a code on the side. Balthier gets Empowered Fire and also reduced delay for 2, which is fine for him. He's going to be imperil. Well, he's weird. He's in a weird spot. He's half an imperil and half a DPS, depending on which Soul Break you have. Ayame gets Start and Ice, which is fine for her.
She has double cast Samurai, so yeah.
Double cast Thief for Vaughn because his dive is weird. It's good, it's weird. And Start and Fire for Balthier because again he's fire. So it's
also has Start chance to imperil on his dive.
Yes. It's a bit of a scattershot banner, but that's just because it's more based off the realms than any sort of element. A lot of good stuff on this. Fest is around the corner. It's literally in 7 days.
Fest.
But what if?
Hello.
Hell yeah. Doesn't matter what that is, I don't have it. Yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah, okay.
J for the win. Name for the follow. Here, in the time of banner. Alright. First up, my good gal is water now. 15 physical water, non-elemental, imperil to infuse with water and enter Awoken Water mode. Cause every third water ability to trigger a follow-up accomplice, which I'm gonna guess is an imperil.
Yeah, it's an imperil mug, like Vaughn.
Oh, dope. Difference is hers is every third, but also this is supposed to be comboed with the Water Thief ability, which is also imperiling. So
yeah, so she doesn't need to have it as quickly as Vaughn does.
By the time that pops off, she's already, like, with that follow-up, she's already imperiled 2 more times. If it was every second, she would be queen of Water Imperil. Just hands down. Best in the game. She's still pretty good. With just this. Like, this alone just makes Lion very good. Zeed. Remember Zeed? Zeed exists.
Zeed exists.
Sickle Moon. 15 physical dark, non-elemental. Temporary infuse user with the power of dark. Awoken Dark mode. increase the user's dark damage a moderate amount, and enter Absorb Mode. Absorb Mode triggers a follow-up ability, Abyssal Sword, when it ends. Tell me what the fuck Absorb Mode is.
Absorb Mode is gain a Soul Break bar after using 3 dark attacks, and then cast an Overflow damage hit. Multiplier increased by 0.0016 for every Soul Break point. Hey, we haven't seen that in a while.
So pretty much, he gains a lot of Soul Break meter, and the Chaser is based off of Soul Break. So, yeah, it should be mentioned, they introduced a dark move with this called Taboo Raid, which is, I believe, 6-hit dark, but has very low meter gain. 7-hit dark, even better. But very low meter gain, and is meant to be comboed with this, because he gains meter by doing moves in this.
It is honestly a better synergy than his USB had with Crimson Cross, which, you know, it just hurted it. It just hurt him for very negligible gain.
Oh, it gains 0 Soul Break meter. Okay.
Yeah. But with this, like, yeah, that's entirely fine. Plus, the caveat of his multiplier going up on the Chaser for Soul Break gauge, that's objectively better than Ject OSB ever was, because, like, you spent that meter.
Also, as an aside, double follow-up correction, it's not that it generates it generates the same Soul Break meter as a 3-star ability.
Mm-hmm.
So very low when you compare it to how much 6 stars generate. But again, this is... what is it? It's every ability he uses, he gains a bar of meter.
No, he gains a bar after using 3 dark attacks, and then the status is removed and casts Abyssal Sword.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine for what it needs to do.
He's basically gaining a very static amount of meter to make up for the meter loss in Taboo Raid.
Yeah. Taboo Raid is meant to be comboed with him.
Okay, Zade's fine now.
Yeah, Zed's fine. You need that, but Zed's fine. Corellia gets Vorpal Blade, 15 Physical Holy, non-elemental, temporarily infused users with the power of Holy. Enter Awoken Night mode. Causes night abilities used by the user to grant all allies a barrier that reduces damage for one attack moderate amount, which I believe is 40%, if I'm remembering that correctly.
Yeah, 40%, so damage reduction format.
Yep. So, it's fine. Damage reduction formats are really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, her dive, Corellia's dive is really bad. It was one of the early ones that was just not good. Lion gets a Water Arcane. That's just... it's 20 small, 1 big. Z gets a 3 big Arcane. Oh, is that a water boosting dagger? Dope.
It is.
Yeah, that's also good. Corellia gets a 3 big Holy Arcane. Lion's USB. New USB. Instantly deal 10 water, physical water, non-elemental, temporary infused user with the power of water. Grant all allies a barrier that reflects a portion of damage as water and reduce the delay of physical attackers for 2 turns.
This one's pretty nice because it has physical high quick cast too on there.
It's an instant physical high quick cast. That's the big thing to remember.
Yeah, it's really good enabling.
Yep. 6 Dark Glint for deal physical water damage when an enemy. Empowered Infusion deals more damage to the target is vulnerable. Can break the damage. Okay, so this is an overstrike hit that Empowered Infusions. That's actually kind of dope.
Yeah, because like that's... you can just break savage modes with that.
Yeah. Wow. Lion's good now. Awoo.
Lion's good.
Chastise, Proceed, is Empowered Infusion Dark. Defense resistance to the user, a small amount. So, defense resistance 30%, attack 50%. So it's just a big fucking... oh, it's a... alright, this is a decrease. So, defense resistance down 30%, attack 50% up. Okay, big bargain.
Yep, big bargain.
I kind of like big bargain. Big Bargain actually kind of whips. Actually, I'm completely turned around on this. This rules.
Yeah, it just flat out calls the status effect Heartless Angel because it is just Seth's USB 1.
Oh, okay. It's only a 15% down. That's what small is. So that's all right. This is clearly meant to be comboed with Taboo 1000% because Taboo is 7 hits if you're trying to get max damage on Taboo. Yeah, so they have built Zed around Taboo now. I can get behind that.
Zed around big Unga Bunga damage.
Yeah. Corellia gets a Empowered Infusion Holy, reduce delay the user's Knight abilities, and that's it. So, Knight Go Fast, Empowered Infusion.
Yeah.
I kind of like these Glint Pluses we're getting from 11 here. Pirate's Tutelage is Empowered Infusion Water, and crit hit chance 100% for 2 turns.
Decent combo glint.
Yeah, it's serviceable. Corellia gets Empowered Infusion Holy, and Stone Skin 100% to self. This
Yeah, that's fine.
Seems like an older one to an extent for when she was still... Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's new, though.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Auberism, it's unfortunately a little bit of a racist trope, but fighting game community uses it all the time. It's something I really wish would go away.
Mm-hmm. I'll keep that in mind, though. Thank you for
Yes.
rolling that out.
Small chance for offensive abilities to trigger twice for Zed. It's fine. It's actually really good. Starting Dart for Zed. So, half of this banner is we're sorry about Lion and Zed. We've made them good now.
Yeah.
Also, Corellia is here. Like, actually, this banner is Lion and Zed, and Corellia has 1, 2, 3 things on it. This is... Oh, okay, 4. She has a glint too. But yeah, this is... We've made Lion and Zed good now.
Yep.
We're sorry.
This is here, though.
Also, half off gems, I think, is the thing that they do now. First time draw. Oh my god, how am I full on items? I got rid of some. I fucking... I'm gonna have to do this again in a little bit. Well, my main thing is trying to figure out what I'm not going to use for my inventory anymore. That's the thing that's killing me.
Yeah.
Alright, and one more banner. Hell yeah, give me a whole banner just this song. Benediction, instantly restore a large amount of HP to all allies. Raise any KO'd allies, restore a large amount of HP to them as well. Grant shield to all allies, which is your magic. It's just your multi dodge.
It can eat anything, but it can't, like, it has to be one or the other.
Well, it also can be gravity. Anyway.
Yeah, it
and
can also be gravity.
Grant haste, remove delay of the user's actions, and enter Awoken Automaton mode. Grant unlimited uses of White Mage Monk, reduce delay of the user's White Mage and Monk, cause White Mage and Monk abilities to trigger a follow-up, the name of those robots, restore HP to damage allies, and automatic healing. So it's restore HP and give a shield as well.
Yeah, it's honestly really good.
Sorry,
If only
Alvarism,
because
I don't buy even like half off gem banners. I just don't do that. The most I will ever go in on is a $5 pool. Anywho.
I really appreciate HP shield chasers
Yeah. All in all,
because that's doing work no matter what.
yeah, this is really, really solid. Like a lot of this, the raise is this raise works very well. Yeah, Benediction is solid for what it does. Shantoto is 15. Magic Lightning non-elemental. Infuse user without lightning. Enter Awoken Mitch mode and grant them the play rough mode, which is like fast cast and like some. I think it's like defense is down and magic up.
Defense and res is down, magic up.
Yeah.
It's her trance.
Yeah, so she's gonna go very fast and do a lot of damage. It's wild. It's really good.
The other thing too is that Awakenings tend not to have stat buffs on them.
Yeah, so having one way or another is very good. Shantoto's Arcane, which is only lightning damage, but 3 big hits. Nausea, who I forgot literally existed until I was putting stuff together for parties today. 3 big earth hits. If you had forgotten, Nausea is a heavy user. Prish gets the Realm Chain, or had the Realm Chain. I can't remember anymore.
We needed something for Prish to do.
Afma, USB, temporarily lower the holy resistance of all enemies by 2. Heal, restore a large... temporarily cause users white magic abilities to reduce delay of all allies in the same row on their next turn, and cause every second white magic ability to trigger a follow-up Glimpse of Divinity, which I believe is an Imperil.
Glimpse of Divinity is an Imperil, yeah. Very, very powerful Imperil Holy spread on a healer.
Yes, and because what this is more or less intended to be used for, though you can put her in the front row, is for holy magic teams. The chaser on that is really good. Though, you could put her on a holy physical team and just put her in the front row. I think Alfma has pretty decent tanking. Also, what is this version of the song? I've never heard this version of the song before.
Beats me, I ain't here.
I forget who it was that said it the other day, but they like to describe this as when you listen to the anime opening, but it's the full song, and you're like, I don't know this part at all. Anyway, Nasha's USB, which is 10 physical earth, non-elemental, temporarily infuse user with the power of earth, temporarily cause users earth abilities to reduce the delay of physical actions of all allies in the front row on their next turn, and cause every third earth ability to trigger a follow-up special bonus, which raises the earth attack of all allies by 1. So
speed combo on a heavy user with a buff format on it.
Exactly. Which works for heavy users, because they want to be firing off abilities constantly. I don't know what Naj's dive is, though, so I can't really...
I can check real quick. Grants haste and instant cast 3. That's pretty good for a heavy user.
Yeah, it gets them started fast enough. I can understand that take algorithm, but the other thing is that free-to-play users is also what keep mobile games alive. The entire income of mobile games is from whales. So, they need some whales, but also... The problem with mobile games is when they start bouncing around whales, which thankfully, up until 6-star Magicite, Dino really wasn't doing. 6-star was the main problem, and then I think they've brought it back a little bit. But that's all. That's a whole nother topic that I can't get into right now. Extreme defense. It's Protect Shell Last Stand.
Protect Shell Last Stand with a heal for all allies in the front row after using a Knight ability. Basically, what Paladin Knight Cecil's USB 2 is supposed to be, but yeah, now it works instead of just having wall.
Yep.
Very solid.
Glint for Nausea is in Power Infusion Earth and remove delay from the user's actions for 1 turn. So,
yeah, good for heavy.
Afma Elmar, which is small chance to restore 1k HP to all allies with light magic and monk abilities trigger. This is fine.
It's fine.
Medica chasers are fine. If it's any white magic ability, it's fine, because then that lets you trigger them off of Medica. Be it VSB commands. Shantoto has a start in lightning, which is good.
Yeah.
Prish has a go fast because she's kind of a half buffer, sort of. Yeah.
Frisch was a non-elemental monk, and that's kind of where the problem started.
Yep. Naja starts in Earth because she's heavy, and Corellia is reduced away because she's also buffer. This room has a lot of buffers. All in all, I like the awakenings on this. The USBs are okay. I'm not writing home about them. And then, yeah, this falls off near the end of it. But the awakenings are super good on this.
Yeah, I think it's just mostly Naja is like kind of okay, but like I do appreciate the tech for Corellia and Athmot and Shantoto too.
Mm-hmm.
Fest.
See, my thing, though I do admit that 6-star Magicites were way too much of a step in the wrong direction, is that like all of their end game content is meant to be there forever. Eventually you come back to it. For instance, I didn't take on Torments for like a year again after they first came out, and now just starting to clear the final difficulty of those.
Yeah, like it felt that way with Torment 2, with the new Torment 2.0s at first, and that was kind of sad. But then eventually I just started getting more and more tech and was able to approach the problem with like a bunch of different ways, like super soul breaks that I would never have thought to use before became relevant in Torments. I think like the big problem with 6-star Magicites is that it was much more limiting in the amount of tech that you could bring to the fold.
That was the main problem. And then when they introduced the Chain Affinity, thank you for the follow. When they introduced the Phantasmal fights, my only gripe with those is that I feel like they have time-limited Sid missions attached to them, which is a bit much. But also, those are easier fights. To a degree. Ooh.
For sure, you chalking shit.
Zed? Zed real?
Zed not real.
Zed real?
Zed will kill himself.
Zed real? Zed might be real. Dark boosting armor.
Yeah, dark boosting armor.
Nullifying dropkick though.
Man, non-elemental meta.
Oh shit, I never grabbed my things. And also, nice. One thing, because I do need to get moving out. 10 is my general limit on Sunday. Let's, is this gonna be bad? I'm gonna click this. I'm gonna visit the site. Well, these things happen. Well.
Nox, please.
Anywho. I guess that's it. Gotta remember not to open up websites on this. Yeah.